Hey, I'm Corey, and this is Life Ends. It's been a bit since I've done a review. I did a bunch a few months ago, and then life happens, you know. I started working again, and then I stopped working again. I also moved into a new house with my partner, and we're starting a business, and we have new animals and new people living here with us, and it's a lot of stuff that needs to get taken care of, but I want to get back to this because this channel actually does mean something to me. So for my first review back, it's something I've been planning for a while. This is the debut album by Feral Season. This is on Profound Lore Records. I got this several months back. I want to say like 6 months ago. Pat Hills, who recorded the drums on this and also recorded the album, sent it to me, and I asked him then if I could do an early review on it, and still turns out I'm reviewing it on the day it comes out, but that's okay. This album is amazing. First of all, the recording's amazing. I love Pat. He's a great friend. Everything he touches is amazing. Everything he plays on is amazing. I haven't heard him put out a bad record, except he's put out my band's records, or he's recorded my band's records, and those might be bad, but it's okay. He's recorded every album I've played on, every recording I've played on for like at least the last 10 years. So, I always love anything that Pat does, and I'm always going to take interest in anything that he does. That being said, if I didn't know that he recorded this or played on this, this would probably still make a year-end list for me. Like, I'm serious. This is that good. If you look at the cover, first of all, you're going to think maybe Panopticon and think it's just straight up atmospheric black metal, and it's not. It is atmospheric black metal-ish, melodic black metal-ish, but the vocals are so grim it doesn't sound like any of the atmospheric black metal that I've come to know. Like I wanted to keep comparing it to Panopticon just because I mean, it just the vibe around it and the artwork, but it's honestly nothing like that. And I think it's better, honestly. For me, this is better. Oh, I forgot the album is called Rotting Body in the Range of Light. And yeah, it's out today. Today, the 22nd of October. I should probably mention all that shit. Anyways, so the recording is amazing. The other person involved, the main person involved, I didn't even mention that because I'm so on Pat's nuts. The main person involved is Karl Cordtz. He was in CHRCH and OCCLITH. So those are other projects that you can check out that he has played in. But I'm just pretty much talking about Pat because I love Pat. No big deal. Yeah. So, like I said, this is melodic. It's atmospheric. I would not call it melodic black metal, and I would not call it atmospheric black metal. The vocals are grim. I would not call it grim black metal. I would not call it, you know, it sounds like there's influences from early Norwegian black metal. Also sounds like there's newer atmospheric black metal influences. I don't really know how to categorize it because to me it doesn't really sound like anything else. I'd say listening to this, I can imagine driving on a long windy road while it's foggy, like going up to Mendocino or like going through like the redwood forest or something like that and just playing this album. It totally plays like a long car trip on a foggy coastal road, or like a hike through the mountains. I would say also the cover art just perfectly matches the feel of the album. Like, looking at that cover art, I'm like, oh, well, obviously that's the cover. Nothing else could be the cover for that. It looks fantastic. Yeah, I said I think this is going to be on year-end lists. I definitely think that a lot of people are going to be like that. I mean, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe no one will like this. I highly doubt it. Profound Lore seemed to like it, and I'm just happy. Pat's been involved in so many projects, and Karl as well. Like, I feel lucky to come from a place where so many great, talented people come from, and being able to call some of those people friends, and getting to hear this early was awesome, because felt like I wanted to shout it off of a fucking mountain or something. I wanted to tell everybody how amazing this record was. Man, favorite tracks. The first track's amazing, and yeah, so Tied to the Sun, of course, amazing track. You have to have something great to kick it off. I think the second track I like a little bit more, Methuselah. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Methuselah. Nice. Lots of beautiful acoustic guitar parts, and the flow of that track I like a lot. Probably favorite track on the album is 3, Seized in Emerald Grief. Yeah, I think that track is a great example to just sum up the record. And it just, again, just flows in a way that I like. The riffs stick out to me the most. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's my favorite track. I think it might be. I also said that the opening bass riffs to track number 4 made that my favorite track. That's just, that descending bass riff is just amazing. The whole thing is just fucking amazing, honestly. I obviously got track 3 and track 4 mixed up, and I've had some drinks, and also the guitars on this record sound really good too, so yeah, just let you know. Are up there for me as far as favorite tracks. I believe 4 is the self-titled track. I could be wrong, not self-titled, but yeah, I think so. Anyways, so the whole album's amazing. If you like atmospheric black metal, you're gonna like it. If you like classic Norwegian black metal, you're gonna like it, unless you just like something that doesn't sound good maybe in the recording and you just want riffs. Maybe this might be too clean for you. It's very polished, like more polished than I'd say a good chunk of the black metal records that are out there right now. But it's tasteful. It really is tasteful. I honestly just love this album. I will be listening to this for the rest of the year, probably nonstop. It's going to be hard for me to give attention to other records because I want to start doing these reviews so much more. But this album is just so good. Please check it out. I will post some links. It's already on YouTube to stream through Profound Lore. You can buy it through Profound Lore. I think vinyl next year. I'm not sure. I read something about that. It's a great label. Great people, great project. Support it. Please support it. It is so good. Anyways, I'm Corey, and this is Life Ends.